Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the Total Takeover Hangout. I'm Andrew Morgan in San Marcos, Texas, and today's topic is marketing your affiliate links effectively. There's lots of different methods out there, and we're going to talk about them now. Over to you, Carl.
Great, thanks, Andrew. Exactly. There's probably a million ways that you can market your affiliate links. I'm going to be talking a bit, mostly on Total Takeovers today, but just for those of you that may not be a part of Total Takeover yet, we're going to be talking about this in like a generic form, right? So we have some links in our back office that many of you are probably aware of, and we also have a tracking link that ends with an equals anything. Okay. I don't know if any of you have looked at those links, but those are for split testing or tracking, okay? So let's say you wanted to go and advertise on Herculist, or you want to advertise on Facebook, or you want to advertise on LinkedIn or Google Plus or Pinterest or wherever the heck you wanted to go and advertise, okay? Classified sites. It will allow you to replace the word anything with Facebook or LinkedIn or anything, and this way you're going to be able to track where your leads are coming from. Okay, split testing is really important in this industry, because if you're not tracking where you're advertising, you could be advertising in places that are not dragging any kind of opt-ins to you, which is completely wasting your time. So when you're advertising in places, let's say you go and advertise in Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Plus, and Pinterest and stuff like that, and you've got 4 different places, and you change the links to the appropriate name, and you start advertising them in those places. Well, maybe Facebook is the only one that's getting you opt-ins, and the other places are not getting you anything. So you have to think about, if you're going to go out there and you're going to be advertising all over the place, where is your effectiveness happening? You got to focus on where you are actually grabbing prospects from. Okay, I know a lot of people love to use these traffic exchanges. Okay, I don't use them. Okay, I used to many years ago. I don't use them now because I don't find them as effective as other places. So if you're going to use your links in traffic exchanges, you need to use that specific link for tracking to see if all the effort and time that you're putting into that particular place is actually providing you results. Because if not, you really got to stop advertising in dead zones. Okay, and 90% of the people in our industry are dead zone advertising. Okay. And that's why there's such turnover in everywhere around the industry, because nobody is focusing on the right place. The other thing I want to bring into here is branding, okay? Because this is all part of the same thing. A lot of places, like especially social media, Facebook is really strong on affiliate links, okay? At some point in time when a new company comes up, they get bombarded with the affiliate links, and then at one point, all of a sudden, Facebook goes, you know what, we're not putting up with that anymore, and they kill anything that starts with whatever it is, www.abc.com/affiliate, blah, blah, blah. Whatever that is, they kill that, and then now you can no longer use your company affiliate link. So the first thing that I recommend to everyone on my team is that you self-brand yourself, because Facebook will not ban a self-branding link. Okay, they won't do that. Okay, so I've been doing it for years with Facebook, and the thing is, you need to have masking involved. A lot of people say, "Oh, masking doesn't work." Masking works 100% if you have the right hosting service that has proper masking. Okay, there's a lot of hosting services out there that have substandard masking. Okay, I'm not going to mention any names out there. The only name I'm going to mention that has probably the best masking is GoDaddy. Okay, I've been using GoDaddy now for 12 years, And they've never failed me yet on masking. I never have had a link banned anywhere that has that. So I'm not here to say, oh, go to my GoDaddy affiliate link. You don't get that. Just go to GoDaddy.com and get it. I'm not interested in going out here and trying to make money off of anybody in the database. I'm trying to just go out there and show you what you need to do. Okay? I'm not one of these guys that goes, hey, go to my link and then join GoDaddy. No, just GoDaddy.com. Okay? We're here to show you the effectiveness of what you need to do. Now, why do you need to do this? Okay? First of all, you need to avoid getting your links banned, okay, from social media, because they're all starting to do it. Facebook is the strongest one. LinkedIn is a little bit lenient. Google Plus is a little bit closer to Facebook now in banning links. I don't know much about the other ones because I use all personal branding. Such as, when I talk about personal branding, I talk about, work with Carl, or hang out with Carl, or join Carl, or whatever. It could be join Joanne, join Andrew, join Don, whatever it is. You self-brand yourself. You figure out which one is available, and you get it. It costs you $10 a year for it, and you go in and you forward and you mask. Okay, and that's the link you do. People will tend to join you more if you're branding yourself using your own self-branding link than they will an affiliate link, because they look at it in a totally different manner. Okay, so that's one thing I wanted to share, just starting off the show here, with the specific tracking link that we have in our back office, the Total Takeover, that ends with equals anything. So let's go to the panel here. Okay, I'm going to start with Andrew, because I want to see if there's anybody calling in and if there's any questions right now. So let's go to you, Andrew. Let's get your take on that.
There are callers, and there's no one raising their hand at the moment, but I want to invite you to. If you'd like to raise your hand and participate on the show, you may do so. That's why we have the call-in line. You can raise your hand by pressing *6 and following the prompt. I will see that, and I'll bring you on live. If you would like to call in and join our show and participate, you can dial the number 712-775-7035, and the access code is 213-884, and then the pound sign. Of course, then again, you press *6 and follow the prompt to raise your hand. Affiliate links. Back whenever I first started marketing on the internet, it was a mess, man. I would take an affiliate link, and I would go and just start showing that affiliate link to everybody and thinking that would work, and it doesn't work. A lot of times affiliate links will, people will do all kinds of things. They don't want you to know that they're looking at your business, so they'll strip your username off of the affiliate link and go visit it. But if you'll take and get a URL and redirect your URL to an affiliate link, they'll click on andrewmorgan.ws. That's my Facebook, by the way. It's not a marketing link. And then they'll, if it's redirected to your affiliate link, then it would actually go to it and set a cookie. And so having a forwarded URL is important these days in marketing. That's one issue. And another one is the ability to market your link with a whole lot of different URLs to keep from having all of the attention on one particular URL. So you can take and forward a bunch of different URLs to one particular affiliate link, and that way if you happen to market or advertise one particular URL in a spot and it doesn't get the kind of exposure that you need, or some negative exposure, it's not that hard to move on to another one. I don't know if I'm making any sense there. But anyway, we'll get to it. We'll go over that. There'll be some other insight on that here directly. There'll be other people. I think Don is safe. Anyway, call in.
I just wanted you to explain that. I'm not sure I know what you meant by having one link and having a whole bunch of URLs go to it. I'm not sure what that means.
Very good. Well, it's real simple. You know that you can go and purchase URLs from GoDaddy, like Carl mentioned, and it can be lots of different words that can be attention-getting words in a URL. Hopefully, short ones. You can get long ones. You can make a whole sentence URL, but those don't usually. A lot of people shy away from those. You try to do a whole paragraph as a URL, and people have to read the whole paragraph to see what the URL says. It's just not conducive to good marketing. But whenever you can find short words, 2-word or 3-word URLs that attract people's attention, you can buy that URL and then redirect it to your affiliate link, and then that's the URL you promote. Now, I can't tell you mine because I would be marketing on this show. I think I can safely tell you my Facebook, because everybody in the whole Total Takeover company sees me on the group, and so I'm here to serve everybody. So I have a URL. It's andrewmorgan.ws. Well, I have that one forwarded to my Facebook so that I can model this concept for you. You buy the URL and forward it to your affiliate link, and that's the URL you promote. So, if I was promoting andrewmorgan.ws out there on the internet and it was forwarded to my affiliate link, then people would be able to go to my affiliate link, but with that URL. Same with you, and you could have several of them. I have several URLs that point to one affiliate link. So, that's one way to market your affiliate link. I'm having to navigate some things here with the phone-in patch. Sorry about that. So anyway, did that answer your question, Don?
I think so. That's not the same as having a web name or maybe I'm just messed up on the terminology. If you have a URL, okay, say I'm donhamilton.com, and then I say, can't you do something like donhamilton.com /Jim, GYM, and do another one /meat or water, or that's what you're talking about?
No, that's like subdomaining, okay, and that's a little bit different. What we're talking about is having let's say, for instance, donhamilton.com, right? And donhamilton.com goes to abc.com affiliate equals dhamilton or whatever the heck, okay? So what you're doing is you're branding yourself. Now, what Andrew was talking about is Andrew might have, say, as an example, make money with, or let's say, make money now, or something that is real keyword catchy, okay? That's in there. I actually stay away from stuff like that because I like to be more self-branding than anything like that. And a lot of times, you could have something like Gold Rush Heaven or something like that, and that particular keyword in the domain would be only good for certain things, okay? But if you brand yourself out, self-branding, such like work with Don Hamilton or work with DonH.com or something like that, you could literally use that for anything that's out there. So, if you're in a program, you don't like that program, you want to go to another program, all you have to do is change the affiliate link from whatever the new program is and just have it forwarded from workwithdonH.com or something, right? Okay. This is what we're talking about, okay? This is the branding that I talk about. Andrew's talking a little bit different. So does that make sense?
It does. I think it makes sense. That you're talking like one for one. If I had donhamilton.com going to my affiliate link, if I got tired or they got tired of me and I changed affiliate links, I could redirect that.
Yeah, because all the work that you've done, if you go out there and you're spending a lot of money and you're piling money into advertising that particular domain, if you change companies or if you're an affiliate marketer and you decide you want to change to a different affiliate product, all you have to do is change the forwarding and the masking, and all the advertising you paid for is still going to that. The problem what most people do is they go out and they go, like they might go totaltakeoverheaven.com. Well, that is specific now to only Total Takeover.
I get you.
Right?
Yeah.
So they couldn't use that for anything else down the road. I mean, it's done at that point. Okay? If they ever left the company, went someplace else, it's done. So you always want to have something that's generic, and it's even better if it's branded to you. Now, Andrew was saying that he probably has maybe 5 or 10 different links that could say, Gold Rush Heaven or Make Money Now or whatever, all kinds of things, but they're all pointing to the same affiliate link. So he's going out and he's spending money advertising 10 different links that are all pointing to the same place. It's like, if you think about this, it's like having a blog, okay? It's like having a blog out there, and you're trying to backlink to you. So you're going out to different sites, and you're getting them to point to your blog. That's what backlinking is. So basically, we're doing the same kind of thing with domains, right? We have these domains, and we're backlinking them to our affiliate, our main affiliate page, okay? There's many different strategies to that. What Andrew does is probably a little bit more complicated than for the average user, but he's an experienced user, so for him it's a walk in the park. It's something that he's learned over time. I've done that, and any seasoned veteran out there has done the same thing because it's something that we've learned. What we want to do is try and keep everything as simple as possible. You'll get to be able to do exactly what Andrew's saying over time. As you understand how advertising one link does and driving it to an affiliate link, then you'll be able to go in and duplicate the same process, okay, with other links like Andrew does. Okay, I still do that kind of stuff too. I have about 8 or 9 links out there that are different branding links that I use, but still drive to my Total Takeover affiliate link. Okay, so I have that kind of stuff out there. Some of them are even non-branded links that I just have sitting around, so I've just forwarded them. They don't make any sense whatsoever, right? None of them. Like some of the links that I made, custom made for something else, and this is what I'm saying, don't custom make it for one company, because this link I had was specific to another company, and when they click on that and go to Total Takeover, they're going to go, huh? That's not what I was looking for, right? But you know what? Say to me, I have it, I own it, I'm going to forward it. I
have a question here on text concerning what we've said so far.
Sure.
The listener says, so Carl and you are saying that a self-branded link forwarded and masked to an affiliate link or capture page won't get banned on Facebook? Not necessarily. That's not necessarily what I think we're saying. I think what we're saying is that if you promote your company's affiliate link, and let's just say it's your affiliate name.totaltakeover.com, and that's your affiliate link. If you're promoting that, then you're not promoting yourself and you're not branding yourself. And if everyone is taking that affiliate link, this has happened before. If people will take affiliate links of a particular company and they'll go and send spam email with that domain inside the spam email, and then get that company's domain blacklisted because they're spamming people with that domain in the email. So that's one element. But if you're using a domain name that's workwithyourname.com or whatever it is, and you're posting it on Facebook, the question is, does that mean that it won't get banned on Facebook? That's not that it can be. It depends on what you're doing. Depends on how you're doing it. If you're going and pasting your advertisement and your link on people's walls and then on their comments and unsolicited advertisements on people's comments, then that's not professional. There are groups out there that are created for you to go and put your advertisements on them, and some of them have different rules. You can post once a week, you can post twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, or you can post once a week and then you can bump it once or twice or 3 times a day by making a comment on it, make it go back up the top, all those different things. And those are good places to put your link if you want to go and plaster your link everywhere. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get any success of plastering your link out there. Advertising paid advertising. If I was going to do an ad and I'm seriously thinking about, getting some results from it, it would be paid advertising basically. And I would use different URLs instead of TotalTakeover.com. My affiliate link, TotalTakeover.com. And that way, people that may have already heard things about Total Takeover, they see my affiliate link, which is my own link, branded to me, or a particular phrase that catches their attention, they're apt to click on it and see something completely different than what they've heard about, and then find out, oh wow, what I heard about Total Takeover was not true. This is true, and then sign up with me. So the answer to that question is not necessarily that's what we're talking about, is that it won't get banned on Facebook.
Well, I'd like to intervene here because that's not exactly what I was talking about, but it goes along that line. Okay, here's what I know, and here's what I've experienced. Okay, most companies, like when a new company like comes up, they all of a sudden start gaining a big database. That database starts plastering their affiliate links of blah blah blah.totaltakeover.com on there. What happens is that link starts to attract mass control over Facebook, and it interferes with the actual paid advertisers. They actually get irritated because that their advertising is being dominated by a certain company. Okay? This is what happens. That's why Facebook will come in, once it gets to a certain plateau number of posting, they go, that's it, we're killing that link. No longer anybody in that company can use that link. That's what the whole problem is. Okay? To avoid that, if you had something like Andrew Morgan success with AndrewMorgan.com, and that's in there, the only one promoting success with AndrewMorgan.com is Andrew Morgan. So Andrew Morgan can go out and promote that in groups. He can promote that on his wall. Again, you don't spam other people's walls. That's just total ignorance to do that. But if you look at the way things happen now, Total Takeover, because of our success that we've had, have already had the affiliate links banned on Facebook. They immediately do that when it starts to supersede a certain amount there, because it interferes with their paid advertisers. Okay, their paid advertiser space starts to dwindle. So they immediately start to say, I'm sorry, you can't do that anymore. And that takes 80% of the people out of the equation, because the only way they can get back in is by going back in and self-branding. Now, when they go out and they create a link, okay, that's forwarding there, now it's proprietary almost. It's individual. So now they're in competition now with everybody else who's there. There's not going to be 100,000 success with Andrew Morgans out there in there. There's only going to be one Andrew Morgan using that link and branding. He may be paying for all kinds of pay-per-clicks on Facebook and putting it in all the groups and all that kind of stuff, but it's only him. So Facebook will not come after you for that. They will come after you if you spam other people's walls. But you can go in and day out on your own wall, okay, your own Facebook wall, and post that, your timeline. But if you tried to post blah blah blah.totaltakeover.com affiliate link on there, Facebook won't even let you put that on your own timeline because they have banned that particular link. Okay? So I hope this makes sense. It's all about competition on Facebook. They want to make sure that the field is even across. So if you want to go on there and promote it, the best way to do it is brand yourself. And it's got a lot of advantages to it, because now, like I said, success with Andrew Morgan, he keeps doing that day in and day out consistently all the time, and he's going in more and more groups. What happens? People become recognized with Andrew Morgan and Total Takeover because that's where it's going. Okay? And this is how you build your branding. The other part of the branding that I teach is when you do a post, you always have your link at the end. I don't care what the post is. It can be good morning, have a great day, blah, 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 your link. Okay? I don't care. Your link you always have to have a call to action on anything you do. Okay? You know, again, I'll go back to McDonald's or Walmart or anything like that. Every commercial that they do, they brand themselves at the end. If you ever look at the commercial and you see at the bottom, what does it say? McDonald's.ca or McDonald's.com or McDonald's.uk or whatever. It's all there at the bottom. It may be in fine print, but that's on their commercials. You go and look on the internet, McDonald's.ca / blah, 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 whatever. Okay? Always, always, always ask for a call to action. If you're not asking people to come back and visit your site, what the hell are you advertising for? If you're not going to tell them where to go and buy stuff, what use is it? You know, people come to me all the time, and they say, you know, Carl, all I see on your timeline is, you know, this thing about Total Takeover, and I see your link there, and I see your picture, and I see you know, with a little banner of Total Takeover, and below it says Hump Day. Well, sure. I want everybody to know that I'm wishing them a happy Hump Day, but I also want them to know it's me and that this is what I'm promoting. And at the bottom, I'll even have my link. Okay? Now, here's what's happened to me, folks. Since I've been doing this with Total Takeover, okay, I've created 287 new friends on Facebook, and that's in 5 weeks, okay? Half the people I know on Facebook that are going there, they're going, I only got 10 friends. I only got 5 friends. I only got 20 friends. These people are requesting to be my friend. I'm not even asking them. They're just coming and seeing my advertising. Because here's how Facebook works, folks, okay? Anybody who's connected to you as a friend on Facebook, okay, when you do a post, your post goes on their timeline. And guess who sees it? Anybody who's connected to them, their friend base sees that. And then when they click on it and comment or like or anything, boom, baby, it goes to their timeline, and everybody connected to them get to see it. That's the viral effect. So it may not happen right away, but it's going to happen, and this is how you build your database. I don't know how many people I've had join me in Total Takeover from Facebook. So do we have a call, Andrew?
No, we actually have a comment, and I'm glad they brought it up. We were talking about masking, getting a URL and forwarding it or redirecting it and or masking it. And they brought up the fact that with Total Takeover, masking doesn't work. There's different affiliate links out there. Well, this is generic. We're talking about effectively marketing your affiliate links. There's a lot of affiliate links out there that work just fine with masking, but specifically with Total Takeovers, you can't mask it. You have to simply redirect it. So,
really?
Yep.
My links are all masked, and I
they're
get
working
sign-ups from them.
Okay. Maybe the instruction's wrong, because that's the instruction in the back office, and it might be wrong. You know.
Well, here's, you know, I've actually argued the fact with those guys on there, and it, again, this all goes back to who the hosting service is. Okay? I've been with GoDaddy since day one. I use masking, I use forwarding masking, and I get people registering with me every single day in my back office. I communicate with them. So, you know, you can't say it doesn't work with everything. Okay? And this is why I want to be cautious. I want to caution everybody out there, okay, as well. I mean, I've said this with the company, and I mean, if that's what they want to tell everybody, that's fine. But I'm a proven fact that it works. And it works on 9 of my links that all go to Total Takeover, all forwarded, all masked with GoDaddy. Okay? Now, you know, am I advertising for GoDaddy? Yeah, I am. So they should actually be listening to this and pay me for that free advertisement. But, you know, the thing is that I have tried a lot of other services, and I'm not going to mention who they are, and their masking does not work. Okay? They have substandard masking. You know, and that's why I've been with GoDaddy for as long as I have. So all I can tell you is it works with GoDaddy. I can't tell you if it works with anybody else, any other masking and hosting service you're with. That's who I can tell you it works with. It works for me. 9 of my links work 100%. Okay? So I just want to be cautioned on that. I knew this was going to come up. So, you know, this is what I know, and I know it works. So I guess you would have to figure it out for yourself. Maybe you're not using GoDaddy. Maybe that's why your masking's not working. I don't know. So You know what? We haven't got over to Joanne yet, so I think, you know what, maybe I'll let Joanne talk a little bit because Carl does talk a lot. Okay, over to you, Joanne.
Okay, can everybody hear me? Okay, advertising affiliate links. I agree with what Carl has said, and Andrew. I too use GoDaddy, and so I buy my domains and I forward and mask them as well. So yeah, but basically I'll just go into a little bit, I guess, how I advertise. So I advertise on social media. I also have done safe lists. I find doing a solo ad on a safe list, I get more results. I get way more opt-ins than just posting to the general list. Because when you do a solo ad on a safe list, it goes straight into their contact email, and people will check that more so than their than the other email where they send the emails from the list. And if you don't really understand that, that's okay. We can probably do another training on it. And so yeah, so what I do is I do a good morning post. So I have different. So on my computer, I have like good morning posts and stuff. All pictures all saved in a folder, so it's nice and easy. And just go, post there. And I also post like quotes, value. Always, like, you always want to post value, of course. So quotes. Like, say I got off a conference call or a webinar and somebody shared something and like an aha moment or something. So I share stuff like that. And of course, I'll be typing and have my link down there at the bottom, and tracking is also very important because like Carl said, you want to know exactly where your traffic is coming from, because if you have no idea, then like, why are you advertising, right? So it's simple to set up tracking. You can use the tracking in the back office for Total Takeover, or you can use another tracker, whichever works for you. And so then you can, like, say you have your link on Facebook or LinkedIn, Google+. Then you have the tracking link for each one. So you have one for Facebook and LinkedIn, Google+, and then you can see yesterday I got so many clicks from this one and this one and this one. So people are looking and they're clicking. And also, if you're doing solo ads as well, you want to do a tracking link there. And I don't post in Facebook groups necessarily, or sometimes I'll do a post. Like, I'll post some motivational stuff, or I'll do a post like to get people to add me as a friend. But I find with the Facebook groups, like, I'll go in and I'll message people, and of course you don't want to give out your link when you first message somebody. It's considered spamming. So strike up a conversation, and one line I like to use is, "Hey, has somebody talked to you about Total Takeover yet?" And it'll be like yes or no, and they might, "Hey, this is what I'm into," so I'll take a look and have a conversation with them, and if they're interested in looking at Total Takeover, then they are. If not, then have a great day. Or if I get rapport with them, I'll be like, "Hey, send me a friend request. We can keep in touch." So that's some of the things I do. So back to you, Carl.
Excellent. Thanks, Joanne. So, thanks for sharing that. And you know what? We will do a little bit of things, especially with the solo ad things, because that is very important, knowing. I want to share my screen here for a second. I want to show you stats, okay? So let me know when you guys can see my screen. Okay. Can you guys see everything?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So here's, I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Oh, it's not letting me make the chart bigger. Okay,
it's pretty clear.
You can see the chart. Okay, so here I've got different. This is from using that tracking link that's in the back office that goes equals anything. What I've done is I've changed it to Herculist. I've changed it to Success. I've changed it to this one here, which is basically social media. It's Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, where I have that specific link that I only put into. One that is my Carl H, which is one of my other main things. I won't tell you what that link is. And Aweber. Okay, I even have an Aweber one, okay? Because I'm using my autoresponder. And again, we're going to be talking about how to use autoresponders effectively. We're not going to get into it today, but that's going to be for another time, because autoresponders are very, very powerful, okay? Using the broadcast method, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on one of the next trainings, probably next week on that. But see, this is how you can tell your stats and how everything is going and what is being effective and not, and all by these. The unknown, I'm not sure which one that is. I think that was from advertising from way back when I first started, from links that are out there that I never did tracking on. That's what I'm assuming those are from. Okay, and then I've got my You Wanted to Know, which is another one of my sites. Okay, so everything here will tell you the response. As you can see, the FBLLIG, the Google, so that's the LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, these are my biggest responses. You see that? So that's why it's important to use that. Now, you know, we're not going to go into exactly how you can use it today, but I do use a rotator to rotate my links. Okay, and that's going to be for another thing. I'm going to show you how you can find out which one of your capture pages is becoming the most responded for you. Okay, and again, you know, in our back office, we have our capture pages, which is under the website addresses. Okay, each one. Oops, I can't go in here actually. Yikes! It shows my links. Okay, I can't go in there, but that shows you all the different pages that are in there. So, ooh, I almost made a mistake. Okay, so that's it for that now. I just wanted to show that to you guys there, how you can do your tracking in there and how important it is to actually do what I call split testing, or what everybody calls split testing, finding out where the places are that are effective for you. Okay, I mean, you saw on my scale there, some stuff wasn't that effective. Okay, I just started doing my Aweber list there, so you saw that there was a little bit of purple in there, and again today some more went out today, so it's just people haven't opened up their emails yet. But you want to be able to create, and that's why I said go out and get yourself some self-branding stuff. Now, if you don't have money to do that, that's fine. You know, like the average URL is going to cost you, I don't know, depending on who your hosting service is. I know at GoDaddy it's probably around $10 a year or something for a URL. You know, some other places have them cheaper or whatever. However you want to do it. Like I said, I use GoDaddy. You know, everybody else has their own favorite hosting service. Okay, but what you do is you do the split testing with that. You know, you get the proper forwarding on there. I like using masking. Now, people are asking, some people ask, well, what is masking? Okay, masking is when you create a link, so like abc.com, right? And you type abc.com in, and it's forwarded to your affiliate link, and when it's masked, when you put in abc.com, that's all you see. It does not. If you just have forwarding on there, when you click abc.com and hit enter, then what's going to happen is a new screen's going to open up, and it'll be your affiliate link at the top there. When it's masked, that affiliate link is hidden. Nobody can see what that is. Okay? It just brings you to the site. So it's abc.com, or whatever your link is. That's all they will ever see. That's masking, and that's why it's important, because like Andrew said, there's a lot of people that will steal commissions, okay? Or they'll bypass you because they'll go to the main site, they'll look at it, and try to sign up a different way. Rather than signing up with you, they'll just go to the site and then sign up. On affiliate sites, they can do that. On network marketing sites, they should never be able to do that. Okay, like on ours, if you went to TotalTakeover.com and said, well, you know, I want to sign up under somebody else, it's going to ask you for an affiliate ID to put in there. So you can't join the company directly. It's going to ask you for an affiliate ID. So you need to know what that is, or you can't join, right? And that's the way network marketing companies work and should work. If they're not working that way, that's how they should work. Okay, but this is why masking is so important. So let's go back to the panel again, because I've taken up like a half an hour of everything. So let's go back to Andrew. He's got his hand up. Go ahead.
Okay, I have Michael ask a question on text. Says, some of us would like to know which solo ad providers seem to be the best. I've used several, but not much response. So Michael, I would say that, you know, there are some solo ad providers. It's a safe list is what it is, and a solo ad is an ad going out to a safe list. So what I would say is a lot of that may have to do with the list itself, and usually it's the size and the targeted subject of the list when it has to do with the list, basically. More importantly, it has to do with the ad copy. So we're getting into a completely different topic here. Maybe we ought to do maybe that'll be a good topic for tomorrow, the 4 elements of a successful ad, and I'll go over them right quick. That is, find a problem, exasperate the problem, offer a solution, call to action. So whenever all of those elements are in an ad, then you pull better. If you do not have those elements in an ad, then there's no sense in having an ad. So that might be another reason that you're having some issue with getting some results from an advertisement on a safe list. Anyway, back to you, Carl.
Yeah, you know what? We are going to cover a lot of this stuff. Solo ads is a great thing to go in. That was kind of part of what Joanne was talking about with that. You know, there are certain ones that I use, and there's certain ones that, you know, other leaders use, like Andrew and Janet Legere and many others that I know. You know, we can probably try and pull together some lists, but here's the thing that I'm going to tell you about doing solo ads and safe lists, okay? You have to be consistent and consecutive with it, okay? Because you're not always going to get results the very first time or the second time or the third time. You know, when I'm involved with ones that I'm involved with, I pay a yearly fee so that I can post every single day to these lists. Okay, and I do it religiously. Okay, every day I go on there and I do my post. I have a pre-made post that I've done. You know, I have a site that I've got some solo ad stuff on there. But you know what? It's all about how you do your solo ads. Now, I'm going to give you a real tidbit here. Okay, there's a site that you can join for free. And you can see what the most effective solo ads are that are going out. Okay? And let me just, I'm going to get the site up here. I want to make sure I say it exactly right. Because I go in there, sometimes if I'm having, you know, writer's block or something, I'll go into these sites to check them out. So just let me get it up here. I want to make sure I have the right site here. So just bear with me for a second here. And I'll tell you exactly what it is. I need to make sure, because I haven't used it for a while, because I haven't had writer's block for a while. So I want to make sure that, what the heck? Just give me one sec. Oh, I don't have it installed on this computer. Just give me one sec. Okay, take over the thing while I go and get that. I'll be right back. I got to get it from another computer.
Okay, very good. Listen, Don, let's go over to you now, and let's see if you have anything to input on this.
Well, my statistics would be flatline because I haven't done any advertising online. This has been a good learning for me. A lot of it I'm finding maybe, I don't know, my age or whatever. I mean, I've been around computers for years, but a lot of this terminology, like I just found out from Carl a while ago what masking is. I never knew what that was. I'd heard the term for years, and I've had some of my own sites up there, and maybe I've masked and maybe I haven't masked. One of the chores I'll be doing this afternoon is to go see if I am masking or not masking. I have a feeling I probably am because I've tried in the previous businesses I've done, I've kind of followed Carl, so I'm pretty sure I've been masking my sites as I've been going along, but it'll be a good thing to check. So I haven't been doing a lot. I see Carl's back, so back to you, Carl. Oh, wait a minute. No, here's Andrew again.
Yes, as soon as I can find my unmute button. We also have a caller here, so let me go over to the caller, and I believe this is, well, I'm not sure what the name is there. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right, go ahead, Carl. I may have, a phone patch may have dropped the line. Go ahead, Carl. Let me get dialed back in.
Okay, no problem. The one I was talking about was viral URL. Okay, viral URL. Sorry, my phone is ringing here. I'm not sure who that is. I'll leave a message. Okay, so viralurl.com. You can go there. You can join that for free, and they have a thing in there that, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll bring it up here and I'll share the screen again with that, because I can show you this here. URL.com. See if I can remember my get in there. I may or may not remember my password, but it's viral URL. Yeah, and it's not saved on here. Oh, maybe. Not get in, folks. No, I can't get into this one here, but it's viral URL. And in the back office, it has an area where you can see the most opened, the most clicked on, and stuff like that. And what it does, it gives the headers. They give the subject line, okay, and then the content. And a lot of times what I do when I'm having writer's block, I'll go in there and I'll look at the header and the content there, and then I'll kind of steal the headline, right? And you know, I may modify it, or I might just leave it the way it is, and then modify the content. Okay, so that is one way to help you out in getting really good solos by clicking on the ones that are most opened and most clicked on. Okay, Andrew, you got somebody?
Yes, caller, you're on the air.
Yes, Vincent T. Thomas here.
Hello, Thomas.
Andrew,
Yes.
T. Thomas, yes. I am talking about the tracking links.
Okay.
The check.me link that I have is working on my LCP. I made one link, and it works on the Beach LCP, and I just tested it again, and it works.
Okay.
I just wanted to, add that to Carl's thing about GoDaddy masking. So I don't know whether that, it's not exactly a masking link, it's a redirecting link.
It's
okay,
a redirecting link.
Yeah, a redirect is different than a masking, so yeah.
Way different, because when you have that particular shrunken link or tiny URL type link that you're talking about, when you click on that, it actually goes to the page and it shows the entire link up top there. Now, here's another thing that can happen. If you do that, if let's say Facebook has banned that link, okay, and you go in there and you put that link in there, the moment somebody clicks on it, it'll come up and say, cannot open this link, because Facebook won't allow it to open, okay? So, forwarding, like I say, forwarding is different from the actual masking.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Okay. Okay.
Just thought I'd share that with you.
You're welcome, Thomas. Appreciate you calling in. Caller, if you'd like to call in and participate on our show like Thomas just did, you can dial the number 712-775-7035. The PIN code is 213-884, and then the #. Then you press *6 to raise your hand. So if you're calling, we have many callers. If you'd like to raise your hand and participate on this show, you may do so now, and I'll see that. So anyway, masking is something that is designed inside of hosting companies. I like GoDaddy myself. I've been with GoDaddy for a long time. I love GoDaddy, and GoDaddy loves me because I have a large bank of URLs and websites. HostGator is another hosting company. It's a hosting company that they love me too. I have lots of. I'm my own customer. I'm a reseller, and the only person I sell to is myself. So I have my own reseller account that I put all of my own websites on with HostGator. And the masking element on GoDaddy, it's real simple to use. Once you poke around there and you kind of get an understanding of what it is. I had no idea what it was when I first started this. I didn't know beans about the internet. I didn't know beans about hosting or URLs or what a URL even meant. I didn't know that it meant Uniform Registry Listing. So you'll learn. Just poke around. The masking on GoDaddy works well. I didn't know that it that it worked with Total Takeover. I knew that in the back office it says that it doesn't work if you mask it, and they probably say that so that the majority of the people using all different kinds of other registrars do not have an issue with getting their links set up. So GoDaddy works.
That's exactly it, Andrew. I think that's exactly why they did that. Because, you know, look, let's face it, there's a lot of hosting companies out there. And Thomas, just so you know, I'm not saying that the service you're using is wrong. You know, there's lots of people that use those. I use those shortened link things, and they do work in a lot of places. I'm just saying you may run into certain things on certain places. Certain social media may give you some issues. You may not. It all depends on the forwarding and how that particular structure within the recognizes it. Okay, so let me clarify that to you. I'm not saying it's not wrong to use that, because forwarding, many people use forwarding links and they work just fine everywhere. It's just certain places, some social media, Facebook specifically, a lot of times will actually find that link in there and say, sorry, you can't use it. Okay, if it's already been banned overall. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that I explain that a little bit better before everybody starts going, oh no, none of my links work. It's not that they don't work. They'll all work. If they're working now, they're going to continue to work. You just may have some issues in certain places that you post. That's all. Okay? So hopefully I didn't get everybody going, oh, Carl said this. So I want to make sure that, you know, I don't have an army of people with guns pointing at my house here saying, you said this. So they'll work. If they're working now, they're going to continue to work. Okay, we're just sharing different ways. Now, marketing your affiliate links effectively, I think we covered a lot of that there. We want to make sure that when you're doing your posts and doing a daily action plan of posts in social media or solo ads or whatever, you have your call to action. And call to action, for some of you that don't understand what that is a link that actually, after you're talking to people, like especially if you're a blogger or something, you go and you write a blog, and at the end of the blog, you want to make sure you have your name, your Skype, your Facebook, and the link to your business so that they can go and buy from you. Okay? A lot of people write blogs out there, tons of them, and they're really good at it, and I've been on a lot of them, and what I don't see is them actually going and trying to make any money. Okay? Especially if they have high traffic on their blogs. Why don't you have something to sell on there? I don't care. Sell a comic book. Sell something. Sell, you know, tips of the days or something. Sell something for $1, for $2, for $10. Make some money off of your site if you've got a good blog site that has lots of traffic. Sell something. Okay? If you're in a business like we're in, always call to action after anything you post. I don't care what it is on there, okay? And it should always have a picture or a video, because people are audio-visual, okay? You know, the majority of people will not read just straight text, okay? They need to have something to attract their eyes to it. So it needs to have a picture, needs to have a video, and they will read the entire text that's there. Even if it says, click here to read more, they will expand it and read it. You know why? Because I do. And I'm a guy who doesn't read just little text chats. You know, because little text chats is, to me, is just somebody who's just writing blah, 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 right? I need to have something that's going to attract me. That's why on Facebook, I think people make a lot of money from me. Because, you know, when I get when pictures attract me, okay, I go to them and I find out what they're all about. Okay, just like in Facebook there and LinkedIn and Google Plus, they'll have it where they got down the advertising column there. It'll give you trending news or whatever it is. I'll click on trending news because when you highlight it, a little window pops up, and what's in that window? A picture. Okay. People get attracted, especially in news. People get attracted to audio visual. Okay. They will go and read all kinds of news. Even if they don't care about it, they'll go and read about it because a picture popped up or a video popped up, and they'll check it out. So, you know, this is just the majority of people. I'm not saying everybody does that. I'm saying the majority do. Okay? So think about that, you know, as part of your marketing, that whatever it is, even if you share something, because you can share stuff on your social media. You can share trending news, and it could go and you share that, and you can put your little comment in there, because I do. Like sometimes I'll say, man, did you guys actually see this? And then I got my link below it. And I send it out. And people click on my link. It has nothing to do with the news thing, but they click my link and they end up on my site. So, you know, because I track it. I just show you how the stats I have. Okay? So, just thought I'd share that little tidbit with you. Anybody else want to comment?
No, except for that's how you and I met. So whatever you're doing proved right at one point.
See? So there you go. So it does work, folks. You know what? And it doesn't take any more time to find a picture like Joanne did. She went out and she found pictures. I've created a site where I've actually put ad copy and pictures and everything, just stuff that people can use to get started with until they get an understanding of it, and then they can go out and source their own pictures, right? And videos and all that kind of stuff. So it's all about getting yourself branded out there. If you're not going to expose yourself out there on social media and stuff like that, how are you going to expect people to see you? Okay? McDonald's doesn't sell billions of dollars worth of McDonald's hamburgers and fries and stuff like that every year because they don't advertise every 6 minutes. I'm not telling you to do that every 6 minutes, but you know, the point is you got to be doing it 3 to 4 times a day. And you got to be doing it every day. And you got to be consistent about it. If you're not going to do it, you can't expect your business to go anywhere. Because no one's going to join your business, and you're not going to build a massive downline from one post. Okay? And if you do, I congratulate you because you hit the jackpot by accident. Okay?
We actually know somebody that did that in a previous promotion. She went and put one ad on a Facebook. I mean, not on Facebook. She went and put one solo ad in some place, and then ended up with like 7,000 people joining. For one person joined, and then 7,000 people joined that one person in that downline. So you never know. I mean, it's like fishing. You have to have your hook in the water. 2, the bait has to be on it. 3, you have to be quiet and patient. And 4, ready to set the hook. So.
Well, and that's just it. You know, I mean, I don't know whether I should say this or not, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyways. Okay. This is not for a bragging thing or anything. This is just a point. Because I do things consecutively and consistently every single day, we've been now in Total Takeover for roughly 6 weeks. Okay? Roughly 6 weeks. And for the first time in my entire career, I have 30,000 people below me. Never had that before. But see, that never, ever would have happened if I wasn't consistent at posting every single day. Because I will tell you that at least 24,000 of these people in my downline, I have no idea who they are. A lot of them came from people that saw my advertising, hooked up with me, saw that I was consistent and going there, figured I was a leader, and came on board. You see, this can happen to anybody. Like Andrew said, it happened to this particular individual that had that happen. Anybody can be a top leader out there. I don't care if you're brand new. I don't care if you've made just your first post on Facebook. If you start being consistent, people are going to recognize you as a leader. They're going to recognize you as somebody who is driven. I was going to say something else. Driven in your business, and that you don't give up, and you don't let anything get in your way. We invite you to come on here and get branded. Okay?
Isn't that what a leader is? A leader is somebody that's out doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And to give up is just not in the vocabulary.
That's right. And again, you know, we invite people. Anybody in Total Takeover can come on this panel and get some mass exposure. And then you can use this video replay to your advantage, saying, look, here I am. I'm a leader. This is what I'm doing every day. I'm on this panel. I'm showing you that I've stepped out and I'm here. Joanne did that. Don did that. Andrew did that. I did that. Tracy and everybody else, and Joan and Janet and everybody else who comes on here. That's what leaders do. They get in the face of everybody. And you know what? Everybody's list started with 0. Everybody's. Okay? You don't just walk into a list. It starts at 0. Okay? And we're going to get into that aspect next week. We're going to get into a lot of this stuff. You're going to learn so much on here that's it's going to make your head shake. Okay? Because this is where the action is in here. In here, on the webinars with Val at night, and on these Hangouts here. We provide you everything you want to learn and how to build your business. If you don't show up, look in the mirror, because that's the person you need to blame. Can't look at anybody else. Okay? It's all here, right for you. So, I don't know if there's anything more anybody wants to add to that. If not, I think what we'll do is we'll close out for today. So, unless anybody's got so many last comments. Okay, over to you, Andrew.
Thank you for joining us today. Without you, there would be no show. We would be sitting here and just talking to ourselves, and we can do that on the phone or on Fiji. Carl, you want to go to Fiji? We do the show on Fiji. No, we can't do. Well, hey, you know what? We can do that. I can take this microphone, and you and I can go to Fiji, and we can do this show from the beach. Cool? All right. So anyway, thank you for joining us on the show, and we are here every day, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We really appreciate the opportunity to serve you in this manner. We really appreciate all of the callers, all of the questions, and all the comments. We encourage you to tell everyone about this and encourage them to call in and participate as well. We would like to, our vision is to see this show become one of the hottest shows on the internet for raising the bar in professionalism and network marketing on the internet, offline and online. So down below this video, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link for you to subscribe to our channel. That will give you the new days, the new shows link every day automatically sent to you through Google+. So we would like for you to subscribe to the channel for that reason, so that you'll automatically get that link. And there's also a place you can go to have all the information you know for subscribing as well as calling in. That website is ttoradio.info. ttoradio.info. So go there and subscribe to our channel. Look and see what you need to do to call in and participate with us on this show. Always remember, oh yes, well, one thing else. Get back to the person that invited you here and if you're not already a life changer in Total Takeover and you're not already applied or you're not already subscribed as a student in the Total Takeover Marketing Success University, please do so now by getting back with the person that invited you to watch this show. And remember this, it takes leaders with vision to lead people with dreams. Let's participate in our marketing adventures the way that we would have our personally sponsored to participate, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye for now.